All right, everyone. Hi, my name is Dr. Richard Tran. I'm from Color Chiropractic, and I'm really pleased to be having some different guests and some healers on with me tonight, which we'll be introducing to you guys in just a second. We got Charles Lance from Axis Muscle Activation, Andreas Weinrich from Peace. What's the name
It's
of your
DP Somatics.
Peace Somatics.
Peace Somatics.
And we have Suzanne Taylor from the Dish Foundation. And one of the reasons why we wanted to make this video is to announce the upcoming community clinic that we have. Just to let you guys know, it's a day where we're doing business, but we're doing it as a service and a way to increase and raise money for an organization in Bellingham that we care about. And all the proceeds go to the non-for-profit. We've done this since about year 2000, Color Chiropractic has, and we've, in combined efforts, when we've done it with different healers, we've raised over $2,000. So we're really excited to bring this community clinic to you. You just go in, you get your care, you make a donation, and it all goes towards good cause. We're doing it on Sunday. Color Chiropractic and Andreas Weinrich are doing it on Sunday, June 5th, from 1 to 4. And Charles Lance is going to be doing it on June 18th. That's a Saturday from 1 to 4. So before we kind of go into that a little bit more, let me introduce you to Suzanne Taylor. Hi, Suzanne.
Hello, thank you so much for having me.
Okay, great. Well, you're called the Dish Foundation. So tell us a little bit about your organization.
Yeah, so the Dish Foundation is a local nonprofit that I started in 2019. Our mission is to employ and educate individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities, otherwise known as IDD. My son expressed interest in being a chef a couple years ago, and he was born with some profound special needs, but he's worked really hard to get where he is. And so we started looking into it a little bit more. And I realized that the two biggest challenges that an individual with intellectual and developmental disabilities runs into when they age out of the school system at either age 18 or 21 is that there is a lack of training opportunities, a lack of job training for them to really hone in on those skills, which in turn results in a lack of employment opportunities. And so we decided to work at providing a solution for that. And DISH actually is an acronym, and it stands for Dignity, Independence, Sense of Purpose, and Hope. And through our training program and our opportunities, that's what we want everyone to feel. So we have a vocational training skills program. We have an on-the-job training program. And then we also partnered with Our Kitchen, Coffee Shop and Bakery, which is a separate entity, but that is the entity that's going to give them those job employment opportunities. So the Dish Foundation really works on training the vocational skills and learning job skills specific to the food industry and barista industry. And then the employment opportunity comes from a partnering business, Our Kitchen.
Cool, cool. Well, I see that you're in an interesting compound before the interview started. I mean, what's in that background there? Is that part of Dish?
Yeah, so I am in my big blue Connex metal container. It's a shipping container that was converted, that we're converting into a bakery and coffee shop. And so we've got our coffee station behind us, right there. And then further down, we've got our hood and ice machine. And so we're in the process of rolling this out. And we're down at Waypoint Park, which is where the pump track is in Colshan. There's an ice cream shop. And so we're going to be down here as well. This is a facility that we'll be able to provide job training in for those individuals. And then also they'll have the opportunity for job employment here in this container.
Cool. Good deal. Well, let us know, I mean, when we're doing this fundraiser, where are the proceeds actually going?
So the proceeds go towards the Dish Foundation's mission of focusing on employment and education. So these funds are going to go towards our vocational training program and on-the-job training program. We provide this vocational training program free of charge to individuals with IDD, which is intellectual and developmental disabilities. And so it does cost money to run a program like that. Our ingredients, our supplies, the facility, the rent, electricity, all that type of stuff. And so it's funded solely on community donations. That's what it goes for. It's all volunteer at this point. Our board is all volunteer. Because I really want our very first employee to be an individual with intellectual and developmental disabilities. And we have 3 individuals right now who have been in our programs, one of which is my son, who are really close to getting to that on-the-job training. So the on-the-job training is different from vocational. On-the-job training is where they get paid. They're actually making money, and they're going to be following recipes. They're going to be serving coffee. They're going to be working the cash register, all those types of things. So again, that we need support and funding to help pay for that, for those job placement, that the wages and all those things associated with the on-the-job training as well.
Okay, cool. Well, I wanted to give some time over to some of our other healers. We don't, at Color Chiropractic, we don't do this alone. It's a really combined effort that we're bringing up. So Charles, Lance, why don't you introduce yourself and let us know about what you're offering at your clinic?
Yeah, so Charles, my business is Access Muscle Activation. I specialize in a modality called muscle activation techniques. The focus is to improve the body's ability to utilize all your muscles. So a lot of times as we age or have repetitive recurrent issues and strains, our nervous system starts to default to whatever's strongest around a joint. And a lot of times that can lead to muscle tightness, impingement with range, issues with recurring strains and pains. I can go through using the modality and re-engage weak and underactive muscles. So people after a session will notice they have more stability in their shoulder. If that's the area of concern, they'll have more motion in their hip. If that's an area of concern, they'll have more strength across their back. If that's an area of concern. So we can kind of, again, re-engage those muscles to allow them to recruit them with their active engagements and activities, and allow them to just be strong, live healthy, and get back to the things that matter, which are whatever their hobbies or activities are. And what I'm offering is on June 18th, I'm part of the community clinic, and I'm offering mine on the 18th, which is a Saturday. And I'll be doing my clinic from 12 to 4. And I'll be doing 30-minute check-ins with people, 30 minutes of maybe treating a shoulder, 30 minutes maybe treating a hip. I always thought, because June is kind of shoulder season, it's the perfect time to come in and affect your shoulders, affect your hips before the summer starts and you get out on the hikes and you get out on the runs and you get out on the trails that you want to be on and into the activities you want to do. So it's just an opportunity for people to come in, do 30 minutes of a treatment, get a sense for what this is, feel better, and move more, so they can go into summer feeling great. Okay.
And how do they go about scheduling with you?
Yeah, so they want to go to my website, which is Access, AXIS activation, all one word. So accessactivation.com. You can find the book now link on that website. It'll send you to the booking page and you can select community clinic. Again, these are all going to take place on June 18th between 12 and 4. And then I'm just requesting that people come and maybe offer a donation, and that donation suggestion is about $40 for 30 minutes of work.
Okay, good. All right, Andreas, let us know what you're offering.
All right, so my name is Andreas Weinrich, and from the background, you can see I live on a sailboat. That's why it looks a little bit weird. My business is DP Somatics, and I work with the effects of trauma, which typically is like stress, anxiety, depression, chronic pain. And so the work is somatic, which is like working with the body, working with the nervous system, and helping people kind of integrate some of those stress patterns so that we're actually not living in a place that's always like, feels like I'm gonna die, or everything is dangerous, or I got to be always on guard, but in a place of ease, where we have actually more choices available to us. When we're stressed, we get tunnel vision. When we kind of live a little bit more in a place that has more ease to it, then we have more choices and there's more freedom, and eventually also more joy in life. So on June 5th, that's at Color Chiropractic. I work with Richard. I do 30-minute sessions, and it's kind of on a table work where people stay closed. You can kind of visualize it a little bit like craniosacral. So it's very gentle. there's a little bit of kind of tracking, like, so what do you notice in your body? How do things feel? If that's something that somebody wants to go to, but otherwise it's, just really relaxing work that kind of helps the nervous system settle.
Mhm. Great, great.
Mhm.
And for myself, me and Dr. Sue, we have a chiropractic clinic. We have a holistic approach to what we do. And, we originally started these clinics as a way to really be of service to people. But, because of the variety of different cases that we see, people usually come to us for pain or discomfort, but we're really working with how the nerve system works, much like these other two here. We're working on similar types of things, but it's really freeing up how the nerves communicate to those different muscles and how the body really responds to things like stress. So, if you are interested, then definitely come in and we can get a chance to listen, see what we can be able to do for you, give you the best care that you can receive in that time, and take it from there. But it's all really good for a good cause. Again, ours is on June 5th, and it's going on from 1 to 4 o'clock. So all this is like really exciting to us. We really need your help to be able to spread the word to if you are listening to this recording, and be able to build this up, because what we're also going to do is that each of us have also put a bit of our skin into the game, not just in terms of our service, but for every dollar that's actually donated from these clinics, and up to the point of $500, we're going to match each and every dollar that's actually donated. So it's going to be a really great opportunity. I really hope that we can do some great things for Suzanne Taylor and her organization, just helping to spread that word. Does anybody else have anything to say?
Well, I think it's super exciting, what Suzanne is doing. I'm going to pay attention now, like when I walk past Waypoint Park.
Yeah.
Location,
sure.
yeah.
For the big coffee cup.
Maybe get a coffee, right?
Container.
And yeah, exactly.
All right, everyone. Well, help us spread the word, and we'll let you know more about the results as they come. Thanks.
Great, thank you.
Thank you.